Hey guys, what's going on? It's Weird News Wednesday, and I have a lot of crazy stories for you here today, and let's just get right into them. So our first story involves a 105-year-old woman who, when asked, what has made you live that long? What would you attribute it to? She said bacon. I kid you not. She said, I've eaten bacon every day and it's what keeps me going. So guys, although I personally thought bacon was just like piles of fat and really bad for you, for this woman, it's really made her appreciate life. It's made her live long. There's a lot of cases like that where older people who are like in their hundreds, they're asked, what has made you live so long? I know I've read a million of them where it's like, not a million of them, I don't know why I said that, a bunch of them where they're like, oh, I smoked a cigar every day, or I drank every day. And it's things that you wouldn't really expect to be healthy. But what it is these people tend to do it in like moderation. So I'm sure this woman didn't have like piles of bacon every day. She probably had like a few pieces every morning and it kept her happy. I don't know. A 59-year-old man in Long Island, New York, he wanted some ice cream, so he had a coupon that was for like, I think it was for like a free cone, maybe a free cone upgrade. Like, I don't know if you guys know when you like go to get ice cream, usually they have like a standard cone or they have a cup. And then sometimes you can like upgrade it to like waffle cone or whatever the case may be. I'm not exactly sure what the coupon was for. I don't remember. But the coupon was expired or it was fake or something like that. And so the store worker was like, oh, we can't accept that. And so the guy he punched the store worker and just like ran out with his ice cream. Dude wanted some fucking ice cream. You can't stop someone when they want ice cream. Don't mess with a man's ice cream or you're gonna get punched, bitch. I don't know. I really like this story because I like ice cream is one of the things I really like. Like pie and cake, they're fine, but like I don't crave for them. Sometimes I get like these major cravings for ice cream, and I appreciate ice cream. Would I punch someone out for some ice cream? Maybe if brought to that point, it's a possibility. A 58-year-old woman from Illinois, from my home state, what the hell, girl? She was celebrating the ending of her previous DUI. So she was about to get her license back, because when you get a DUI, they take your license. Like, you're not supposed to drive after you've driven drunk, because that's not cool. No one likes that. You put lives in danger, you should suffer some consequences. So she's celebrating her DUI, and what does that bitch do? She gets another DUI. She decides to drunk drive again. Ooh, some people, man. Oh no, that is... I wish the ice cream guy would just come over and punch this girl and just like be like, that wasn't cool. Punch. Like, some people, I'm sorry, I think they should get punched, because if you're putting other people's lives in danger, that's not cool. But kudos to the Illinois cops for like catching her twice, so hey. A high school teacher in Florida was forced to resign after they found some modeling pictures. So this teacher, what she was doing was, she's a high school teacher, by the way, so you know the age of the kids. But what she was doing was, she's, working as a teacher, but she also had another job part-time as I wouldn't say it's part-time, it's just probably, when she can get a job, as a bikini model. And so these pictures are, she's fully clothed, she's just wearing bikinis. And, she's obviously, she's a bikini model, she's an attractive young woman. But they forced her to resign because of that. And in my head, I'm like, really? Like, I understand like high school students, maybe her male students will get the pictures and like, you know high school boys. I'm sure some of you are high school boys, they're horny little fuckers. Hormones are going crazy in the high school years, whatever. But, come on, man. We don't pay our teachers that much. You gotta like cut her some slack. Girl wants some money. I don't blame her. She's just trying to make some extra cash. And I don't see anything wrong with like someone wearing a bikini. What if you went to the beach and saw your teacher in a bikini? Like what then? And be like, oh my god, We must force her to resign. Bitch wears bikinis in public. Come on, man. And teachers are people too. Let her show off her goodies if she wants some extra cash. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with this. But let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about that? It's kind of a weird issue. Some people don't like that. They don't think teachers should ever be seen like that or whatever. It might just distract the students, whatever the case may be. And in my head, I'm thinking, like, she's already an attractive young woman. The bikini doesn't matter, in my opinion. If the students are going to find her attractive, they're going to find her attractive in her whatever she wears to school, like her professional outfits. They'll find her attractive anyways. I mean, really, like, just let it go. A man in Florida was at, I would assume, just the dock or some form of, like, beach walk, and he was masturbating, watching sailboats pass. You know, whatever floats your boat. Literal, oh man, okay, awesome. Anyways, sorry, it was just too perfect. I really didn't, like, think of that in my head, but it was perfect. Anyway, so he was masturbating, like, on the beach walk, and obviously public masturbation, that's frowned upon. And when a cop approached him, he told the police officer that he was exercising. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's that story. I just thought it was funny. Like, I'm not masturbating. I'm simply exercising my forearms. Please go away. All right, and here's another good story we can discuss. And just kind of like the bikini and the teacher. We could talk about that in the comments and this story. So, a 7-year-old boy was suspended from school after he took his pencil and just made gun noises with it, and, like, you know, he pointed it at another student and was like, pew, 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 and it was a pencil, and it's a 7-year-old boy, and he was suspended. So a lot of schools in America have something called zero tolerance, and it's an interesting thing. In some ways, it really helps. So, like, say you brought a gun to school. You're going to get in big trouble because they have zero tolerance against that. No matter what your excuse is, you could say, hey, you know, I was just going to go hunting later with my dad. I didn't mean to bring the gun to school. It's zero tolerance, all right? So no, that's no excuses. And in some ways, zero tolerance is good because it's, you know, it's obviously some kids have meant to bring weapons for bad purposes. But this is a 7-year-old boy, and it was pencil. I mean, obviously you could stab someone with a pencil, but this boy was just playing. He didn't know any better. And zero tolerance is something like, we used to discuss it all the time in, when I was in college. I was in a juvenile delinquency class, and we would talk about zero tolerance a lot because there's some cases where it's just completely ridiculous. And in a way, I wish the public school systems or the private school systems, all the school systems, would use a little common sense here. One example is a girl was suspended after she brought a butter knife with her lunch to cut the apple she brought to school. She was suspended for that. Or expelled. I don't remember which. I'm pretty sure she was suspended. But it was a butter knife. It was a butter knife. It doesn't fucking cut people. It barely cuts fruit, for fuck's sake. But she was suspended. And there's a lot of stories that are similar to that in which people have gotten suspended or expelled for the most ridiculous of things. And so, what do you guys think about zero tolerance? You know, should this boy get in trouble? I mean, he's 7 years old. He doesn't understand. I mean, I could see maybe if this kid had, like, issues in class with, like, you know, hurting or threatening other little kids before. I could see maybe if he had that kind of those misbehavior bouts or whatever. But in this story, the kid had no problems in school. He had simply just done the pencil thing and pretended it was a gun, like most kids would do. I used to pick up sticks in the backyard, pretend it's like a rifle, and, like, shoot at things. You know, I didn't know any better. Man. I think once I got in trouble at school, I was really young too. I was, like, in 2nd grade. I got in trouble because I had a keychain and it was shaped like a gun. Like, I got it out of a quarter machine. It was shaped like a little revolver. I got in trouble for that. They didn't, like, you know, yell at me too. They're just like, oh, you know, don't bring that to school. That's all they said. They didn't, like, you know, suspend me or anything like that. But that's something I remember. And I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. comment section below. That's Weird News. I hope all of you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.